All right, welcome back. This is part 1 of lesson 8.3. I know this says 9.1, but this is the third lesson in unit 8. And in this lesson, we will understand how to describe and compare data sets. And you'll be able to explain the difference between a measure of center and a measure of spread. So two commonly used measures of numerical data are mean and median. And they have some similarities, but some very significant differences. The mean is always the sum of the values, so all the values in a data set, divided by the number of values. So if you had, for example, 5 pieces of data in a data set, you would add those 5 together, and then you would divide by 5 because there's 5 of them. The median, on the other hand, is just the middle value in a set when the numbers are in numerical order. And what we mean by numerical order, of course, is from smallest to largest. So let's look at an example. So here's a set of numbers. It says the number of text messages that Ivan received each day for a week is shown. So day 1, he got 47, then 49, 54, 50, so on and so forth. So to find the mean, we just simply add them up, all 7 of those values, and there's 7 of them. We divide by 7, and the mean ends up being 50. So on average, that's what a mean is. It's an average. On average, he got 50 text messages a day. Now, was there any day in here that he got 50? There was, but this is the average. The median, on the other hand, we now take all of those values and we put them in numerical order. So we've got a 47, another 47, 48, 49, 50, 54, 55. And we look, is there a middle? Since there are 7 values, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th value, it's the middle. Why is it the middle? Because there's 3 other values on each side of it. So the median here then is 49. Okay? Let's do another one. It says the amount of money that Elia earned in tips per day for 6 days, $75, 97, 360, big tip day, 84, 119, and 100. So now we can average those together. So again, we're just adding them all up, dividing by the number of days, which is 6. And the average we get is 139.17. And you can see that this is a bit skewed because we have that one day that has a large tip amount. Were the other days close to this average of 139? Not really. Most of the days were lower than that. In fact, every day was lower than that except one. These other days, in fact, some of these days, like this one and this one and this one, are significantly lower than this amount. So now when we find the median, we put the values in numerical order. 75, 84, 97, 100, 119, 360. Now, where's the middle? Well, technically the middle is here between these two values because, again, we don't have an odd amount. Whenever you have even numbers of values, you're going to look at the middle, and these two are the middle. So how do we determine what the true middle is? Well, we have to take those two values, 97 and 100, add them together and find their average, which in this case is going to be about 98.5. So that's the median here is about 98.5. And so it says here, which measure is more accurate in describing a typical value? And we're talking about typical in her tips, okay, that this person was getting. And that's going to be, in this case, the median. Okay, the median here, and this often happens, the median, since it's the middle value, is actually closer to a lot of the other values. That $98 is not that far off from $75, $84, $97, or $100. So it's a lot closer to most of these values than the average was. Okay, let's do this again. Find the mean of the day. So Abraham scored 84, 94, 89, 93, 81, 90 on his last 6 tests. So I've already added all those values up. They add up to 531. There are 6 values. Divide. So on average, Abraham had an 88.5%. Now, were there tests that he scored lower than that? Absolutely. Were there tests that he scored higher than that? Absolutely. So then what's the median? Well, here are his scores in numerical order now. 81, 84, 89, 90, 93, 94. And again, we've got 6 values. So where is the middle? The middle is these 2 values, 89 and 90. So we need to take 89 plus 90, divide by 2, and the median is 89.5. So the average versus the middle. And sometimes the average and the middle can be close. Other times they might be very far off depending on the spread of data.